current rappers.
Okay, yes.
So I got Kendrick at number 1. I got Future at number 2. I have Carti down number 3, and I have Drake at number 4.
You put Drake behind Playboy Carti?
Yes. Culturally relevant right now. Relevant. Those are the top 4.
That's like hot artists.
So now Drake doesn't get a medal. Right? He doesn't get a gold medal, a silver medal, or a bronze medal. He's the 4th guy.
Yeah.
So why are we in this Drake dilemma? And I guess what I was thinking was, what? You still have Drake above Carti?
I got Travis in there before I got...
Travis ain't active. And Travis, Travis doing a Jack Boys 2 album. Travis is lost right now. Travis is not. I'm talking about right now. Who's doing it right now? I see, production's not with me. It's Kendrick, Future, now Carti, go put big boy numbers up, and the boy's still in there. He's in the fight. And then pick your 5th. Pick your favorite. You want Boss Man D-Lo me, whoever you want. Who's your 4 right now in the culture? Who's moving it right now? Hip hop right now. Who's your top 4?
Continue. I'm just reacting to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I get bored with this whole UMG lawsuit. I think the big thing is that what people don't say to me is, again, it's unprecedented and crazy that this guy is suing Universal. He's suing the biggest thing on the planet, right? And he still put his music out, whatever way he worked it around, right? Never seen that done before. And I get it, right? So it's a call to arms where it's like, well, because of that, we're going to push, let's say the theory of the industry, we're going to push Kendrick even more because, he's the guy now. So he gets all the muscle and push behind him of the industry that Drake once had, right? He's earned that moment. So radio domination, Universal would rather see him win or be higher. So to me, the challenge was very much to Drake's fans, the loud, obnoxious bunch that we deal with all day on the internet, to rise to the challenge of, we're going to support our hero and deliver against the system. We are galvanized. Lucian Grange is not going to stop me from going on my DSP and listening to my Drake album. And we're going to put up these numbers that show he is the number 1 guy. And all this bullshit. And they failed him. They let Drake down. They have not delivered. Other than the opening week, which is a huge accomplishment, 227 or whatever it was, very huge number opening week. He's now consistently underperformed against Kendrick in the field. Even though Nokia, we keep trying to make it a top 5 hit, it's not even there yet. So my theory now is that the Drake fans, the biggest, loudest voices, that let your man down because you're showing you can't beat the system. You have not supported him enough. Why isn't that album number 1 in the country? Why isn't Nokia number 1 in the country? No one is stopping you from listening to the music. You know what it is that you don't love that music as much as you did his old music. You don't support the 2020s Drake. You didn't really rise for All of the Dogs. You didn't rise for Certified Lover Boy. You rose from Scorpion. He lost a battle with Pusha T, and you was all Kiki, do you love me all summer. So whether there's a decline or not, Drake in the 2020s is not viewed the way he was before that. And his fan base, for all their talk and all their theories and lawsuits and their lawyers and dockets and this, listen to his music more. You get better numbers. The huge first number, that's a lot of ops listening to it also. We all want to hear what's he going to come up with. So now that it's died down, why is he getting outperformed by Kendrick still, and why is Carti now going to take his spot too? It's like, I don't think he's getting enough support from his fans who talk all this shit, but aren't really championing their guy. I still feel like Kendrick's audience is still outwardly championing him and really supporting him too, and Drake's fans aren't. So is that fair or is that a wild?
So what you're saying is you love dealing with the OVO stands online so much that you want them to now.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault. No one is stopping you from whatever the metrics is. Spotify, no one's stopping you. You're not consuming that music the way you used to consume Drake's music.
So you telling his fans to stop tweeting and go stream?
Yes.
Put your energy into the DSPs.
Nicki does that. Nicki's galvanized their fan base through the years to make sure that the talk isn't just there, but there's mobility to actually do listen to the music. I think he knows it too, and I think he's disappointed too.
So why he ain't tweeting like, go listen to my music?
Well, there's fan pages doing that. They're being like, here's how to stream it. If you buy it once, guys, we got to keep it going. And if you clip, you can make money.
Everybody does that, but it works for some people when people do that. They're not doing that here. They're tweeting. And they're caught up in the drama of the rap. What does it mean he sued and this? And Kendrick's not that guy you think he is. And that, but you're not listening to track 20 on the album enough. You're not really listening to it. to the same way. We know what it's like when Drake is this omnipresent. These are the songs you can't escape, whether you like them or not. And these latest projects have not given us those feelings. Outside of the Drake-Kendrick battle, amazingly enough, just think about it song for song. It's just not the same level. And again, I guess maybe it's unfair because Drake sets such a high benchmark with his output in the 2010s, but that is the reality. And then we're over championing maybe even a little bit more Kendrick because we haven't seen Kendrick have this much competitive records at one time and carry himself this way. So I don't know. I think it's Drake's dilemma. I think his fans let him down more than any critique from me or DJ Head. Look in the mirror. Listen to his Lucian Grange is not stopping you from pressing play. Lucian Grange is not stopping you from pressing play. Y'all let Drake down.
How you get me in the car?
Well, because
they said we did a whole
guys
show.
Created a show
just to do this.
Yeah, and you brought in some Canadian white boy just so you could say we have someone from Canada.
And then we give them an hour and 45 minutes of content, and because I crash out at Drake at the end of every episode, they say all you do is talk about Drake. I'll end the segment there, unless you have any things to add to that. Who's doing it right now. I see. Production's nodding with me. It's Kendrick, Future, now Carti. Go put big boy numbers up. And the boy's still in there. He's in the fight. And then pick your fifth. Pick your favorite. You want Boss Man D-Lo me, whoever you want. Who's your four right now in the culture? Who's moving it right now, hip-hop? Right now. Who's your top four?
Continue. I'm just reacting to go ahead. I'm sorry.
I get bored with this whole UMG, the lawsuit. I think the big thing is that what people don't say to me is, again, it's unprecedented and crazy that this guy is suing Universal. He's suing the biggest thing on the planet, right? And he still put his music out, whatever way he worked it around, right? Never seen that done before. And I get it, right?
Elliott Wilson remains an important voice in the hip-hop space for several key reasons. As a seasoned journalist, podcaster, and cultural critic, his influence comes from years of consistently shaping the conversation around hip-hop culture. Wilson's work, from his influential XXL magazine tenure to his creation of platforms like Rap Radar Podcast, showcases his deep knowledge of the genre and its history. He's been at the forefront of key interviews, providing artists with an opportunity to speak on their artistry, struggles, and thoughts about the culture. His ability to stay relevant, adapt to the changing landscape of hip-hop, and build bridges between the mainstream and underground is a testament to his understanding of the genre's evolution. Whether he's hosting interviews with legends like Jay-Z or newcomers, or providing commentary on hip-hop's impact on society, his voice resonates across generations of listeners. Additionally, Wilson's role as a curator of hip-hop's narrative, highlighting both the achievements and issues within the community, keeps him in the conversation. In an era where opinions are often fleeting, Elliott Wilson's consistency and dedication to the culture solidify his importance in maintaining the authenticity and growth of hip-hop. His voice has, and continues to, spark meaningful discussions that move the culture forward.